corner of Scott Street and Daisy Bates Drive sits the Villa Marre, event center, home, and national TV icon.
While you may recognize the Villa Marre from the late 80s sitcom Designing Women, it is so much more than that. The Villa Marre is rich in Little Rock history.
Long before the house was used on Designing Women, it was home to Anglo and Jenny Marre. The couple moved from Memphis to Little Rock and built the Villa Marre in 1881.
All the movers and shakers in politics in Little Rock lived on Scott Street.
The husband and wife wanted to make their way into high society in Little Rock and planned to do so by moving onto Scott Street.
Well, he later became an alderman, so we're going to assess it. I guess that it did work.
Tony Curtis is a Little Rock realtor and somewhat of a historian when it comes to the high-class families that once lived in Little Rock.
Originally, there were three houses. A big house from the corner, Judge Kimball's house was the second house, and Mr. Watkins' house was the third, and then a school. So as you came to Little Rock, Scott Street really was very, very fashionable, very exclusive.
Nearly 100 years after the Marres built the house, it was slated for demolition.
Most of the houses across the street had already been taken down. All of this area was zoned industrial. So that's in Broadway was going to proceed to have nothing but warehouses and all the houses gone. And that's when the people stood up and they said, no more. We want to create a historic district, and they did.
So in 1963, Jimmy Strong bought the Villa Marre and restored it.
So he, in 1979, gave it to the Quapaw Quarter Association, and they took it and they made it sort of the flagship, and it really became the keystone of the neighborhood.
Since then, it's been used as both a private residence and as an event center, mainly for weddings and parties.
I think this will sell as a house.
And now it's for sale.
It's had a lot of interest.
The 4,847 square foot property with 4 bathrooms, 1.5 baths, 2 parlors, a library, kitchen, and formal dining room is listed at $950,000. Shelby Styron, Arkansas Money and Politics.